And welcome back, everyone, as the final round in this first block of fixtures is upon us, and Neil Duff gets his opportunity to join Terry Nash at the top of the table. The Duff man, the 2022 Lakeside World Champion from Ballyclare in Northern Ireland. Disappointed as well that Paul Lewis, he's gone back to the original shirt. We saw that naughty little rascal once and once only.
See, I'm more disappointed in the nickname there of Paul Lewis, the Hitman. I think we could get something a little bit... Maybe we could help him out with that one over the rest of the week and his time here at the Super Series, because, as we mentioned, he is in a Oasis tribute band. He used to be in an 80s tribute band.
Neil is through first.
His band known as Two Aces from Mansfield, where Paul Lewis resides. I'm sure you know a few Oasis numbers that you could maybe think of some lines or lyrics that could make a good nickname for Mr. Lewis.
The best band ever.
Should say Paul Lewis will sing you a few numbers. He's an incredible guitar player. I've
45.
been looking him up on YouTube. And Two Aces, they do have their own channel, and there's videos of them taking part in various events and
45.
tours. He was also part of the playoffs presentation when Mansfield was playing recently. You'll see him on Sky Sports.
100.
But absolutely incredible on the guitar. Very worth a look.
100.
It'd be nice if he got through to Saturday, wouldn't it? We could have had him play the crowd in. I'm sure he's got his guitar. You know, an artist never doesn't bring their tools.
140.
It could be the half-time entertainment in the football.
Won't be the first time he's been an entertainer at the footy.
101.
Big last start there from Neil Duff, because he was just having a little wobble here in leg one.
100. Neil the car 170.
But it's time to go fishing. Oh, hello, another. The bullseye for the fish. I think he looked away then for a minute. He was tempted to say to Paul Lewis, I don't think you can take out 116.
I think he did, but I think it was also down to the fact maybe he didn't check the board to see where Paul Lewis was before he went to the board. I think he was so engrossed with his own task and his own goal here.
7.
But tell you what, the players at the top of the table have started a little slow, especially when it comes to the doubling.
Getting shot on the first leg, Paul
Lewis breaks. Neil Duff has some questions to answer here.
Second leg, Paul is through first. Game on.
All three of the leaders have looked vulnerable so far. Terry Nash found a way to win his game
180.
as Paul Lewis rattles in a max. But yeah, Nash nervous but found a way. Alan didn't.
60.
And Neil Duff is up against it here as well. This could be the dream start to this final session for Terry Nash.
100.
I was just looking to see if there's a route where we could legitimately have the players
25.
come back into it like Paul Lewis if he was to beat Neil Duff here. I think the issue will come down to scoreboard pressure as such, because he'd be 4 points away at the moment from a qualifying
100.
place, occupied by Anthony Allen and Neil Duff. And the issue is they play each other next. So one of them has to get to 10. So by the end of the next lap of fixtures, Paul Lewis is going to still be the same distance off of a qualifying place, even if he wins this and his next game.
Yeah, even going through the card today would be unlikely to get them
61.
there. And the other one is the leg difference. The bottom three are all in a minus.
60.
Improbable,
Paul
but not
60.
impossible. We will talk you through that as it goes, and I'm sure Paul Lewis will be battling this to the very, very end.
40.
And the worst case scenario for Paul Lewis, he can get a better position in the table because all those points make prizes. The higher you do finish in the league table, the higher
95.
your share
Paul
of the
Ricard,
purse.
20.
I thought we were going to get a Brucey bonus as points make prizes.
Couldn't get any closer.
10. Neil Ricard, 121.
This would hurt. 11 or treble. Bullseye.
96.
Good
Paul
effort from
Ricard,
Neil
10.
Duff. Wild.
No score.
They never
Neil
look
Ricard,
like troubling the double
25.
five. And Neil Duff to break straight back. One at double four.
21.
And he can't find it either. And the
Paul
look
Ricard,
says it
10.
all. He can't believe it.
Getting shot on the second leg.
Well, the
Paul
thing to
Lewis.
believe right now is Paul Lewis has just doubled the lead, confirmed the break.
Third leg, Neil to throw first. Game on.
Duff, just like Terry Nash,
100.
just like Anthony Allen, starting slow and needing to do a lot of work in the back end of the match.
140.
We saw yesterday that Paul Lewis's scoring was good most of the day, but at times the doubling let him down.
140.
And that looks the same here in game one, that he scored very well. But 2 from 11.
180.
And that maximum makes him joint best maximum hitter in this group. That's now 7 180s for Paul Lewis, as Neil Duff joins them on 7. Brian Roman on 7 as well. So the two players at the bottom of the table, Paul Lewis and Brian Roman, are the two players who's hit the
59.
most 180s.
Neil Ricard, 81.
How big was that 180 from Neil Duff, though? Because Lewis was threatening the double break. Still
63.
may do.
Paul Ricard, 122.
Should start 18s on the 1-2-2. Bullseye for 3-0. Oh, Christ.
92. Neil Ricard, 18.
One more at double 4.
10.
And Duff can't find it either.
Paul Ricard, 30.
Anthony Allen coming back for double 15. You left it.
Getting
And he
shot on the
sorted
third
out the
leg.
mess he
Paul
left.
Lewis.
3-0 to Paul Lewis. Neil Duff
Paul
is
played
right
Paul
up
to
against
through
it here.
first.
He stares at the sky.
Game on.
He knows he's in a world of trouble in this game.
100. 100. 60.
The raised eyebrows from Neil Duff says it all.
$55.
Neil Duff needs to find something here. It's not quite clicking at the moment.
125.
We do see games turn around very quick here at the Super Series. The short cutthroat format often leads itself to as such, but Paul Lewis makes a dash to the board to retrieve the darts. A maximum visit. And Neil Duff is going to get drawn into an almighty battle here with the chasing pack.
100.
A 4-0 defeat could harm his leg difference massively as well.
41.
When at the start of the day there was only one leg between the three. Neil Duff. This is not what the doctor
100.
ordered.
Paul Ricard, 125.
It's got down to a finish. Paul Lewis won't take his. Is this last chance
51.
saloon for Neil Duff?
Ricard, 116.
He's in the corner. Can he come out swinging?
76. Paul the car 74.
0 from 10 for Neil Duff is the story here, as Alan will be
54.
praying this
Car,
goes in
40.
after his defeat in the practice room, but Duff gets a lifeline. Wild. Nowhere near from Neil Duff.
$35.
That's even worse.
Paul the car 20.
Alan
shot on the match
seals a
forward.
4-0 win. It's a massive defeat for Neil Duff in the race for the title here in Group C. So after the first round of fixtures, it is Terry Nash who leads the way, and we see the stats there. 0 from 13 for the former champion of the world. He has work to do. Coming up after the break, Daniel Stevenson against Terry Nash.